Good morning everyone. This is Devasis Mohanty. Once again today I am welcoming to you all to our integer chapter discussion. In our last days we have already done the discussion of the properties of the multiplication along with the formulae of the multiplication. It means when we will divide one of the integer with another integer, so whether the result it will be positive, otherwise the result it will be negative. So in the similar way, today we will do the discussion of division of the integer with the another integer. So it means when I said today we will do the discussion of division of an integer with the another integer, so it means one integer positive may be divided with the positive integer, otherwise our negative integer is divided by another negative integer, otherwise and positive integer it is divided by the negative integer, otherwise and negative integer it is divided by the positive integer. Understood and not understood? So today we will do the discussion how to generate the formula. Actually previously it was known to you, whenever any of the positive integer we are multiplying with the positive integer, the result it is positive. And whenever any of the negative integer it is multiplied with the negative integer, also the result is positive. And whenever a positive integer multiplied with a negative integer, the product it is negative, and whenever a negative integer is multiplied with the positive integer, also in that situation also the product it is our negative. It means one thing it is clear, whenever any like integer you are multiplying, the product is positive. It may be plus plus, otherwise it may be minus minus, but the result is always positive. And whenever you are multiplying two unlike integers, remember result you are always getting it as the negative integer. Ready? Just remember, actually our division it is the opposite of the multiplication. Just like our subtraction it is the opposite of the addition, in the same way you just have to remember our division it is the opposite of the multiplication. So from this opposite formula, from the term of opposite, let's see how we will derive the division formula. Understood or not understood? See, everyone knows that the 2 into 3 is equal to 6. 2 into 3 is equal to 6. It means positive integer into positive integer, also we are getting the result, otherwise product it as the positive integer. And remember another thing, here 2 and 3 are called as the factors. Actually 2 into 3 is equal to 6. It means 2 into 3, this process it is called as your factorization. Factorization means whenever the 6, otherwise any of the number, we are expressing it as the product of a 2, otherwise more than 2 numbers, we can call the process it as the factorization. And which number we are multiplying, that numbers we can call it as the factors. So for which 6 is equal to 2 into 3, it means here 2 and 3 are the two factors of 6. Ready? See, 2 into 3 is equal to 6. One thing you can see, the result it is 6, otherwise the product it is 6. Whenever the product you are dividing with any of the factor, whenever the product, right side product you are dividing with any of the factor, always you will get the last, otherwise rest factor it will be the result. One of the example I am showing, 2 into 3 is equal to 6. Here the product 6, whenever you are dividing by the factor 3. 6 dividing by the factor 3, its result, it is your remaining factor 2. Understood or not understood? 6 divided by 1 factor, it becomes the rest remaining factor. Ready? So it means 6 divided by 3 is equal to 2. It means from this equation it is clear one thing, 6 it is positive, 3 it is positive. It means positive integer 6 whenever you are dividing with the another positive integer 3, the result you are getting it as the positive 2. It means from the positive product it is positive. So from that we got it as the positive divided by positive, it is also positive. Also another thing also it can be extracted from it also. 6 divided by the first factor, 6 divided by the first factor 2, it becomes 3. It becomes 3 means the result it is the rest remaining factor. So for which 6 divided by 1 factor 2, it is equal to another factor 3. So here it is also the same thing we have experienced, that the positive integer 6 whenever I am dividing with the another positive integer 2, result we are getting the positive integer 3. Positive integer divided with the another positive integer, here also we are getting another positive integer. Ready? So next one it is another thing is, another example I am showing, -2 into -3 is equal to +6. -2 into -3 is equal to +6. It means our negative integer multiplied with the another negative integer, the result we are getting it as the positive integer. The same formula we just have to apply to get the division formula. See, whenever the right side product 6, whenever the right side product 6 I am dividing with one of the factor -3. 6 dividing with the one of the factor -3, our result will be the remaining rest factor. Rest factor it is our -2. So for which 6 divided by -3, it will be our -2. So one thing it is clear from it, that positive integer 6 whenever it is divided with the negative integer -3, result we are getting it as the -2. It means positive divided by negative, the result it is also negative. Also in the multiplication, positive into negative, the result it is negative. In the multiplication, the same formula also, this one it is also same. Another one it is, whenever the 6 I am dividing with the first factor -2. 6 I am dividing with the first factor -2, result we are getting the rest remaining factor -3. Here also the same thing it is observed, that positive integer divided with the negative integer -2, result we are getting it as the -3 means negative. Positive divided by negative, here also we are getting it as the negative. So it means two formulae we have already generated. Positive divided by positive, it is positive. Positive divided by negative, also we are getting it as the negative. Next two formula how we will generate, you just have to give your focus towards here. Another equation it is -2 into 3 is equal to -6. -2 into 3 is equal to -6. It means negative integer multiplied with the positive integer, product it gives us the negative integer. So we will apply the formula whenever the product -6, we are dividing with the one factor 3 plus 3. Result we are getting the remaining factor. Remaining factor it is our -2. It means here the -6 divided by 3, it is your -2. It means negative, it means -6 divided by +3, result it is -2. It means negative divided by the positive, result it is negative. Negative divided by the positive, result it is negative. The same thing it is following, just like our multiplication. Multiplication also negative integer into positive integer, product it is our negative integer. Here also the same thing it is following, negative integer you are dividing with the positive integer, the result you are getting it as the negative integer. So it means there is not much more difference between the multiplication and a division till our discussion. Only one more discussion it is left. That one it is Once again from the same equation, minus 2 into 3 equal to minus 6. Whenever the product minus 6, you are dividing by the one of the factor minus 2, left side factor minus 2. So the result, it is our remaining rest factor. So the remaining rest factor, it is our 3. Whenever minus 6, it is the product. From the minus 6, one of the factor minus 2 has gone. So one factor it is left, that one it is our 3. So for which minus 6 divided by minus 2, it is your 3. It means negative integer minus 6 whenever divided by the negative integer minus 2, the result it is our positive integer. It means one thing it is clear, whenever you are dividing any of the negative integer with the another negative integer, the result is always the positive integer. So it means the same thing it follows in the multiplication. So it means multiplication formula and division formula both are same. So it means addition, product it is, sorry, positive, product it is positive. Positive integer, division it is also positive. Negative integer, their product it is positive. Negative integer divided by negative integer, the quotient it is also having the positive sign. Positive multiplied with negative integer, the result is negative integer. Here also positive integer divided by the negative integer, also the result it is our negative integers. And the last one, it is negative integer divided by the negative integer, result it is our positive integer. And negative integer divided by negative integer, also the result having the positive integer. I hope you all understood it. Okay, so in my next class we will do the discussion of the properties of the integer under the division. Thank you. Have a beautiful day.